Hello everybody, welcome to another class here on Verbling. In this hour you have teacher Wesley, the moment you've been waiting for. And in this hour teacher Wesley has prepared for you guys a beginner's reading class. But we're going to do more than just reading. We are going to practice your pronunciation. We're going to take a look at some new vocabulary. And we will allow you guys an opportunity to express yourselves, your opinions, and have basic conversation, okay? Again, this is going to be a beginner's class, so please keep that in mind. We have several reservations, and we're happy. In this hour, though, we're going to be accommodating our beginners. So come on in if you've reserved. If you haven't, but you're a beginner, I would like you please to come on in as well. We're going to be practicing pronunciation, doing some basic reading, and testing your reading comprehension as well. Okay, guys? So it's fantastic. I hope you all had a good weekend. I had a very nice weekend, very refreshing. Had lots of time with my friends, and it's always nice when we have that, isn't it? So when you guys come in today, I just want to keep the introductions short. But I'd like to hear how your weekend was, just in 10 seconds or less. You just tell me how your weekend was, and once we do the introductions, then we'll get our class underway, okay? So once again, just waiting for all those reservations to come on in and take their seats, and then we'll get things going. Now I see in the chat box we have Mohammed, we have Ayad, Pawan. Hey guys, welcome, welcome. And Max as well. We got Max there. Excellent, excellent. Okay, very good. So, any moment now, you guys will be taking your seats. So, Mohammed, tell me please, how was your weekend? You can write it in the chat box. Max as well, how was your weekend? You can write it in the chat box if you like. Okay, Pawan, same to you. Go ahead and tell me what you did and how it was for you, okay? All right, here we go. Now we have our first students coming on in and taking their seats. Fantastic. Hello, Reda. How you doing today, Reda? Okay, fantastic. And I don't think your microphone is working, Reda, because I can see you there and I can read your typing, but I'm not hearing your voice. Is everything okay? I'm doing good, Reda. Thank you very much for asking. Your microphone's not working. Okay, well that's a shame. We'd like to try and get it working if at all possible. So tell me, Reda, how was your weekend? Just go ahead and write it in the chat box, okay? Max is saying, yeah, Max, I think if you get a month subscription, then you're able to come into any class that you would like, or you can purchase some tickets if you would like as well, okay? Either way is fine. All right, Pawan, how you doing?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, doing really well. Where are you from, Pawan?
I'm from Pakistan.
Oh, really? Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, how long have you been learning English for?
I have been learning 6 to 7 years.
Wow, 6 to 7 years. Well, you're not a beginner then, are you?
No, I'm not. But speak.
What's that? Tell me. Oh, what happened there? I lost you. Okay, let's talk to Mohammed until we get you back. Okay, Mohammed, how are you today?
Hey, hello.
Hey, Mohammed, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Fantastic, really. Where are you from, Mohammed?
From Palestine.
From where?
Palestine.
Palestine. Okay, I don't think I know
Yeah.
where that is. Where is that?
In the Middle East.
Oh, in the Middle East. Okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereabouts? Where's it close to?
Jordan, Egypt.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I don't know that country very well. I've never actually traveled to the Middle East, so. How was your weekend?
That's good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah? Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Tell me one thing that you did that made it good. Tell me one thing that you did.
I saw my friend and yeah.
You saw your friends. Okay,
Yeah,
perfect. Yeah, that's great. That sounds like what I did too. I visited with my friends, and that makes us feel happy and encouraged, and then we get back on with our work week, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. So, Retta, I just had to mute your microphone because I heard a lot of talking going on in the background. So, anyways, that's why you're muted. If you want to talk, you can just unmute it, say what you want to say, and then just mute it again. Okay, guys? All right. So, well, it looks like it's so far the two of us, or the three of us, I should say, Mohammed, Retta, and myself. But now Mohammed, oh, here comes another student. Fantastic. We're almost right full as far as reservations are concerned. So we're just waiting for these students to come in. But as far as the class goes today, Mohammed, I am going to be doing a beginner's reading class. Is that going to be okay for you?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Okay.
I'll try and throw some more challenging things at you as well, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Jose, how are you today, Jose?
Hello, Wes. Good morning for you. How are you doing?
Good. Doing well, thanks. Where are you at?
Argentina.
Oh, really? Okay, so what time is it for you?
It's 10 o'clock.
Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock where I'm at. So just 1 hour ahead of me. Yeah. Okay, cool. So are you a beginner or intermediate student? What do you think?
You know how is that question when somebody asks you about your level? Most of the time you tend to minimize your level, but I believe intermediate, I guess.
You sound like you're intermediate to me. Yeah, you sound intermediate. Okay. All right. So, well, oh, and we have Abdullah. Hello, Abdullah. Abdullah, I should say. Okay, he's just loading up still. So, Jose, tell me something that you did this weekend that made it fun.
It was kind of fun, actually. Weekend, I believe Saturday, English class with a couple of kids. They were motivated, so every Saturday they are. And most of the Sunday, washing my car, actually.
Oh, you were in your car?
We just wash it, you know.
Oh, you washed your car. Okay, you washed your car. Okay, cool. Yeah, when on that word, sometimes the ed just sounds like a T. So for washed, it's just like it's washed with a T sound at the end.
Yeah, I have the American maybe stick to my line, to my tongue.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Abdullah, how you doing? Abdullah, how are you? You're not quite responding yet. Okay, no problem. Well, I'm not really sure what to do here because I did put this down as a beginner's class, but I do have, it sounds like, 2 intermediate students here. So I'll tell you what, until the beginners show up, then what we'll do is we'll do a intermediate level reading assignment, okay? And then if the beginners show up, then we'll switch back. But the thing is I don't want to if we have a whole bunch of beginners who have tuned into this class and they're just listening, I don't want to make it too hard for them. So here's what we're going to do, friends. There's the link to the article that we're going to read together, okay? And I'll share that on my screen. And we'll get you guys each to take a turn reading. And I won't correct your pronunciation while you're reading. We can do pronunciation correction a little later. But this is, we want you guys to read this through, not super fast, but focus on good pronunciation and focus on comprehending what you're reading. And then after, we'll ask a series of questions to see how much you understood. We'll reason on some of the information, and then at that time I'll correct your pronunciation. All right? So, does everybody have the link?
We do.
Okay, perfect. Mohammed, you got it?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Why don't okay, Mohammed, why don't you go ahead and read the first 2 paragraphs for me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and I'll share my screen. There we go. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Lily loves her new town. She loves the mall. She loves the parks. She also loves her school. Most of all, thought Lily loves the season in her old town. It was hot all of the time. Sometimes it is cold in Lily's new town. The cold season is in winter. Once in a while it snows. Lily has never seen snow before, so for her the snow is exciting as well as very beautiful. Lily has to wear gloves to keep her hands warm. She also wears a scarf around her neck.
Very good, very good. Okay, fantastic. Let's go to Jose. Can you read the next 2 paragraphs, Jose?
Okay, here we go. It says, in spring, flowers bloom and the trees turn green with new leaves. Pollen falls on the cars and windowsills and makes lilies sneeze. People work in their yards and mow their grass. In summer, Lily wears her old shorts and sandals, the same ones she used to wear in her old town. It's hot outside, and dogs lie in the shade. Lily and her friends go to a pool or play in the water sprinkler. Her father cooks hamburgers on the grill for dinner.
Very good. Nice pronunciation as well. The only one little thing that I noticed was this word here. I wrote it in the chat box. Is mow, M-O-W, mow. That's like
mow.
That's like what. Yeah, when you cut the grass, we say we mow the grass. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Good. No problem. No problem. Abdullah, your turn. Can you read the last 2? I'd also like to welcome Splendid to the class. Hello, Splendid. Welcome. We're just reading this article here. If you'd like, the link is in the chat box, and you can follow along with us. Abdullah, would you like to read? Okay, maybe Abdullah's microphone's not working. No problem. Splendid, are you there? Sorry, I hear first time and late. Oh, that's okay, Splendid. We're happy you joined us. Thanks for coming. Now, would you like to read? Or would you like to just listen for now?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Splendid.
Hi.
Okay, we're gonna come back to you in just a moment, okay? Mohammed, could you read the next paragraph, and then Jose, you can read the last one, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Lily's favorite season is autumn. In autumn, the leaves on the tree turn yellow, gold, red, and orange. Halloween comes in autumn, and this is Lily's favorite holiday. Even Halloween, Lily wears a costume. Last year she wore a mouse costume. This year she will wear a fish costume.
Okay, good. And Jose?
Okay, I go. Lily's favorite season is autumn. That's the one, right? Or the other one?
One evening in autumn. Yeah.
There you go. One evening in autumn, Lily and her mom are sitting together on the porch. Mom tells Lily that autumn is also called fall. This is a good idea, Lily thinks, because in fall all of the leaves fall down from the tree.
Perfect, perfect. Good reading. Good reading once again. Reda, really happy to have you in the class, but you really got to remember to keep your microphone muted, okay?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, but we don't. But we want you to mute your microphone unless you're speaking, because I can hear people in the background talking. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Good. Splendid. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Can
Splendid.
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Splendid. Thank you. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. We're going to get you to do question number 2 in just a moment. Hey, Glady. Welcome to the class. Okay. Let's see here. Reda, would you like to read question 1 for us, please? And when you're reading, focus really hard on good pronunciation, okay? Go ahead, Reda.
This passage is mainly about Lily's favorite season, Lily and the fourth season, Lily's favorite activities during winter, and Lily's favorite Halloween costumes.
Question 1. I think you did question 2.
Ah, you said question 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Which of the following words best describe the way Lily feels about living in her new town? A. Skeptical, meaning questioning or showing doubt. Apprehensive, meaning anxious or worried. Overjoyed, meaning extremely happy. Content, meaning satisfied with what one is or has.
Okay, good. So now I want you to think of what the proper answer would be, okay? And everybody else, I want you to write in the chat box which answer you think is correct, okay?
Okay.
So for question 1, what do you guys think is the correct answer? A, B, C, or D?
Still thinking.
You're thinking. Okay, good. Jose Jaspi, I have to mute your microphone for you, okay? Because I'm getting a lot of feedback. So please, could you, Jose Jaspi, could you please mute your microphone? Thank you very much. When you want to speak, just unmute it, speak, and then mute it again, okay?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay.
Hear you.
Good, good. Please remember to keep your microphone muted when you're not speaking, okay?
Oh, okay. I got it.
Thank you. Great stuff. Excellent. All right. So, what do you guys think? I don't see any answers in the chat box. Do you guys think that
Excuse me.
Lily feels skeptical, apprehensive, overjoyed, or content? Which one? Mohammed thinks content. Okay. Good, good, good. What do you think, Jose?
I believe content too, because overjoyed is too much of a overacting, like I would say. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Okay. Good, good. Reda, what's your opinion? Do you have any opinion here, Reda? Okay. So both of you think content. Now, I can understand why, because like you said, overjoyed means maybe just like too happy. But if we go back up here to paragraph 1, notice what Lily says. Notice what it says about Lily here. Can somebody read those first 2 lines again? Let me share my screen. The very first line there, I highlighted in blue.
Hello.
Hi, Abdullah.
Hi, teacher.
Hi there. Okay, let's get Jose. Could you read the first lines again?
Let's go. It says Lily loves her new town. She loves them all. She loves the parks. She also loves her school.
Okay. So Lily loves a lot of things about her town. So how do you think she feels about her town if she loves so many things? Do you think maybe
Yeah, I was going to say in love, but actually it might have to change our response.
Right, yeah. Usually in English, I know in some languages you can't say that you love, objects, you just love people. But in English we do use the word love a lot, and we say love for things that we really, really like. And so I would say that overjoyed would be the correct answer, meaning that she's extremely happy. Overjoyed does not mean that she has too much joy. It means, though, that she's extremely happy. So if she loves a lot of things, that's probably the good answer. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Any questions about that?
No, I'll just have to keep focused that if I see too many loves, it's overjoyed, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. Okay. Excellent. Splendid. Can you read number 2, please? Splendid? Number 2?
No microphone, I guess.
No?
I
Can you
guess.
hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. Please read number 2.
Okay. I did not see anything.
I'm sorry?
I did not see the text.
Okay, we're going to come to you again. Here's the link. The link is in the chat box, okay? The link is in the chat box. And then when you get it open, let me know, and then you can participate, all right? Retta,
Okay.
can you read number 2, Retta?
Okay. This passage is mainly about Lily's favorite season, Lily and the fourth season, Lily's favorite activities during winter, or Lily's favorite Halloween costumes.
Well, okay, good. Thank you. Let's see here. Abdullah, what do you think? A, B, C, or D?
Maybe A.
Okay, you think A. Why do you think A?
I didn't read the passage, but I think A.
You didn't read the passage.
No.
Okay, you better read the passage. Okay, here's the passage is in the chat box. I'll put it in there for you. You better read it so you can participate in the class. All right, let's see. Mohammed, what do you think? A, B, C, or D?
I think it's B.
You think it's B?
Lily and the
Okay.
four, yeah, Lily and the four seasons.
Okay, good, good. Jose, what's your opinion?
I believe B. I think so too.
Okay. Retta, what's your opinion?
I think B is the right answer.
Yeah, you guys are all correct. B is the correct answer. Well done, well done. Excellent job. Okay, let's go to number... Bravo, bravo. All right, let's go to number 3. Let's go to number 3. Lily, would you like to try number 3? Lily? All right, we'll let you try number 4. Let's go to Jose, your turn.
Okay, let's see. It says, what is Lily's favorite thing about her new town? And we have those choices: her school, going to the pool, the food, or the seasons.
All right, good, 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 good. Okay, so let's see here. Abdullah's reading the article. Let's go to Retta. What do you think, Retta? Which is the correct answer here?
The correct answer is seasons. The seasons, I think.
Yeah. Okay, good. Mohammed, what's your thought?
I don't know exactly, but maybe she is right. Maybe the season.
Okay, good. Jose?
Why my mind doesn't have so much memory right now that I'll have to pick one. The season, I guess.
Yeah. You know, if you go back up to paragraph 1, She's talking about she loves her town, she loves her mall, she loves the parks. But then look what it says. It says, most of all, though, Lily loves the seasons. So that was right in the very first paragraph. So that means that Lily's favorite thing would be the seasons, just like you guys said. Well done. Perfect. Good job. Let's go to number... Yeah, it's great. Good reading comprehension. Okay, let's go to number 4 then, shall we? And Mohammed, I think it's your turn.
Okay. In paragraph 2, the author writes, she also wears a scarf around her neck. What is the best way to rewrite this sentence while keeping its original meaning? A. In addition, she wears a scarf around her neck. B. However, she wears a scarf around her neck. C. Nevertheless, she wears a scarf around her neck. D. As a result, she wears a scarf around her neck.
Right. Okay, so what do you guys think for number 4?
I think I'll wait for the others. Otherwise, I'll try.
Okay.
I think it's A. In addition, she wears a scarf around her neck.
Okay. Hey, what do you think, Retta?
The A. In addition, she wears a scarf around her neck.
Okay. Jose, what's your thought?
Yep, first one.
You agree? Yeah, you guys are right. Why did it make the most sense that way to you?
However, it's like a contrast, I guess, or something contrasting, if I'm not wrong. Nevertheless, I don't know. I just felt that in addition, because he's wanting to add information.
Right. Okay, good. Also is like equivalent to in addition, isn't it? When we say also. Yeah. However is like saying the word but. So it's like an exception to something you've just said. So perfect. Very good. Okay, that's great, guys. Well done. Nice comprehension there as well. All right, let's go to number 5. Number 5. Now let's see here. Abdullah, are you ready to read?
Maybe. Okay. Read.
Go ahead then. Yep, number 5, please.
Which of the following best describes the section of this passage?
Okay, just one moment. Let me help you. This word here is describes.
Describes.
Good. And this word here is structure. Structure. Okay. Now, do you guys know how to make the CH sound, like in the word church? The word church. It's not the same as SH. SH is like shirt, like I'm wearing a shirt. But church is like ch. You got to use like your chin, like ch. So we want to say structure. Try that again.
That's for Abdullah, right? Yeah, sorry.
Try that again. Structure. Okay, that's getting better. Yeah, good. Practice, maybe a suggestion might be to practice your CH sounds, like ch. Notice the difference. It's sh. I guess it looks the same to the mouth. Let me see if I can find something for you for the CH sound, okay? In English.
Chocolate,
here.
no?
Huh?
Chocolate?
Chocolate, right. That's another one, yeah. Good. I have a little something here that I use with my students for the CH sound. And I want to share that with you. That way you guys can just practice it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is it.
But there is a lot. Charming, church, as you said.
Well, that's just it. And that's why there's a difference between SH.
But SH is like making silence, I guess.
No, we say, because like I say, shirt. Yeah?
But if I say shh, it's like making someone silence.
Oh, if I go shh.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Okay, so here's a little... There we go. There's a little clip that you guys can look at after the class, and you can practice this difference between SH and CH. But it is worth spending time on for those of you who would like to perfect your pronunciation, because it does make quite a big difference. We have a lot of words that use both those different sounds. But anyways, let's have Abdullah. Can you read the question again, and this time read the four answers as well? Okay, go ahead. Abdullah, could you read? Yeah, go ahead and read it again.
I didn't see the question.
It's on the screen there now.
No, I don't see.
I gave you the link. Do you not? I gave you the link. Do you have it?
No.
What happened? Did you not take the link down? Did you lose it?
I don't see it, teacher.
No, but I gave you the link to the website. Do you have the link? There's the link again. Okay. Who could read number 5 for us then?
Can I?
Okay, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Which of the following best describe the structure of this puzzle? Right?
Yep, very good. Nicely done. Now just go ahead and read the 4 possible answers too.
A. The author talks about Lily's new town and then talks about how the seasons are changing. B. The author introduced Lily and then described her in relation to the 4 seasons. C. The author introduced Lily and then explains why autumn is her favorite season. D. The author discussed the 4 seasons and then discussed which one Lily likes best.
Okay, good. So everybody, I want you to think about the possible answers. Which one is correct, okay? And splendid, I just want to help you with a couple of pronunciation here, okay?
Yeah.
So first of all, there's just two things that I want to help you with, okay? So the first one here is this word author. Author. Yeah, we say author. Or I shouldn't say author. It's author.
Author.
That's better. Yeah. Author. Good. Okay. And then the other word now. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. This word here. Discusses. Yeah, you have to take the full word, which is discuss, and then you add as at the end. So it's discuss as. Discuss as. Try that again.
Discuss as.
Yeah, and that's this part. You're saying discuss. Discuss as.
Discuss as.
Discusses.
Discusses.
Perfect. Very good. Okay, so what do you think is the correct answer, guys? A, B, C, or D? What do you think? Everybody had a moment or two to be able to think about it. What do you think, Mohammed?
I think it's B.
Okay, you think B. Why do you think B, Mohammed?
Yeah. Because in the first paragraph, the author talks about Lily and how she loves her new town. Then he explains the relationship between Lily and the autumn and the seasons.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Retta, do you agree or disagree?
I disagree with him. I think D is the right answer because first he talks about lilies in the whole seasons, and then he said Lily's favorite season is autumn, and he starts talking about Lily in the autumn. So
Okay.
I think it's D.
Okay, so you think it's D now. Okay, all right. And Jose Haspi, what do you think? Do you have an opinion, Jose?
Teacher, I listening very well. Sometimes I got a slow connection. I don't read very well your paragraph.
Okay, no problem. We'll come back to you. Here's the link if you want. Okay, there's the link in the chat. Okay. Do you have a thought? Well, it looks like mostly it's just Retta participating, so that's okay. So we've got a one of you thinks B, one of you thinks D. Well, let me tell you, actually, the correct actually is D. And I understand this one was a bit confusing, but Mohammed, her reasoning was correct. In the first half, he talks about Lily, he Lily, and paragraphs, the graph in relation to the four seasons, right? For paragraph 2, Lily talks about, or it talks about Lily in the winter. Paragraph 3 talks about Lily in the spring. Paragraph 4, Lily in the summer, and then 5 talk about Lily in or in. So this then should say. Any questions about that, Rita? Confusing?
No, thank you.
Basically, every paragraph and a different season. So that's why we say B is correct. Okay? Introduce Lily, then describe her in relation to the four seasons. All right. Here, Mohammed, number 6. Mohammed, what do you think? Go. All right, let's go back to you, Retta. Number 6. You get lots of opportunity to speak today. Perfect.
Okay, number 6. How is Lily's new town different from her old town? 1. It snows in her new town. 2. Lily wears different summer clothes in her new town. And 3. Lily wears a Halloween costumes in her new town.
Okay, good. So now we have to decide if it's A, which is just number 1 only, if it's number 1 and 2, if it's number 2 and 3, or all of them. What do you think, Retta?
A little moment to think.
Yeah, sure, of course. No
Thank you.
problem.
Oh, I'm sorry, I lost the connection for a while. I think it's A.
Okay.
I think it's A.
Okay.
1 only.
Okay, why? Yeah, okay. Okay, good. Why do you think A? Try to convince Retta that you're correct.
Just.
I can see this now. Okay, it's only A.
Yeah, it's only A because She wear all the summer clothes, and she every year.
She wear a Halloween costume, yes.
What's that?
For the tree, Lily wears a Halloween costume in her new town. It's wrote that she always wear a Halloween costume because they said that every Halloween Lily wears a costume.
Right. Okay. So we have a difference of opinion here once again. Mohammed thinks it's just A, and which one do you think it is now? B or C?
No, I think it's A.
Oh, you think it's A too? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Actually, I got
it's
confused. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, you guys are right. It is A. Very good. Excellent job. Yeah. Okay. Now, it doesn't really talk much about her wearing the different summer clothes or the Halloween costume, right? It's that what's new is that the old town, it didn't snow, and now it snows because it's the first time she's ever seen snow. So that was good. That was good. Okay, we just got two more left. So let's go to Mohammed this time. Mohammed number 7.
Okay, based on information in paragraph 5, which of the following customs is Lily most likely to wear next year? A princess custom, a fairy custom, a ghost custom, a bird custom.
A bird costume.
Yeah, a bird custom.
Yeah, costume.
Custom. A bird custom.
Okay, let me just turn off the screen there, and then I'll help you. Okay, custom. It sounds to me like you're saying custom, which is spelled like I wrote it in the chat box. C-U-S-T-O-M. Custom. Now that's like something that you do on a regular basis. That's a custom. But this is a costume. And this is when you dress up. When you dress up in some kind of weird outfit, you know. Maybe if you this is a bird costume is when you dress like a bird. So let's just get you to say that again. We say cost, and then we'll say costume.
Costume.
That's better. That's better. Yeah. So I want you to say now custom.
Custom.
Costume.
Costume.
Perfect. That's the difference. One more time. Costume. Sorry. Now I'm saying it.
Costume.
Okay, everybody just
Custom.
wait. Everybody wait. So we want to say custom.
Custom.
Costume.
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 Good. Good. Okay. That's the idea. There's two different words there, isn't there? Okay, perfect. So what do you guys think? Which is the correct answer for number 7? A princess costume, a fairy costume, ghost, or bird? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? Let's see. Let's give Splendid a try. Splendid, what do you think? Oh, we can't hear you. You have to unmute your microphone, Splendid. Sorry. We see you talking, but we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now. What's your opinion?
Well, now I didn't see anything other talking about next year. Lily will wear for costume. Sorry.
Yes, you're right. It doesn't say it. We have to. This is one of those ones, guys, where we have to take the information that the story gave us, and we have to think about, see if we can see any patterns or reason on the information. So this is a more difficult question. Does anybody have an opinion here about what the correct answer for number 7 could be?
Bird.
Okay, you said bird. Why do you think bird?
autumn. The leaf on the tree turn yellow, go red, and orange, something.
Okay, okay,
It's autumn.
okay, okay, good. Thank you very much. Retta, what do you think is the correct answer?
I think it's the bird costume
Okay, and
because
what's your reasoning?
what?
And
Because she wears a mouse, then a fish. I think it's gonna be another animal.
okay, okay, Mohammed, what do you think?
I don't know. Maybe she's right. Maybe it's the.
Okay.
Exactly, I don't know.
I think Retta said a bird costume because Retta's got birds in his house.
And lots of them.
Yeah, we can hear them. We can hear them. No, but actually, everybody, Retta is absolutely correct. Retta is absolutely correct. And why do we say he's correct? Well, let's go back to the story for a moment. If we go back to paragraph 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, look at what it says here. It says, every Halloween, Lily wears a costume. Last year, she wore a mouse costume. This year, she will wear a fish costume. So obviously, she likes to wear animal costumes. She likes to wear costumes of animals. So this is the only one that's an animal, is the bird. So that makes sense then. She's probably going to wear a bird costume 2 years from now, right? Yeah. So that's one of these ones where you have to take the information and you have to reason on it. That's a good question. Okay, let's go to our last one, number 8, shall we, guys? Let's see here. Let's have Splendid. Why don't you give it a read, please? Number 8.
Number 8. Based on information in the passage, we can understand that which season has 2 names. A. Spring. B. Summer. C. Fall. D. Winter.
Okay, what do you think is the correct answer, Splendid?
Number C.
Fall, right, exactly. That's an easy one, right? Well done. So what's the other name for fall, guys? What's the other name for fall?
Autumn.
Exactly. Very good. Very good. Let me just open up my curtain here. I notice it's a little bit dark in my office, so we'll just open that up a little bit. There we go. A little more light. Yeah, exactly. Autumn and fall, they're both the same season. Which season is it in the year? Is it season 1, season 2, season 3, or season 4? You guys know? Who knows?
The first season, I think.
Autumn is the first season? What do you think, Splendid?
I have no idea.
No idea.
We only have, or we don't have autumn here.
You don't have autumn in your country. Oh, okay. Well, it is true. I guess it depends on the country that we are in, because perhaps where you guys live, maybe, like for us, January is the first month of the year. Well, January is in the winter time, so winter is the first month in this part of the world. And then we have spring. Okay, so for us in this part of the world, in North America, winter, spring, summer, and winter. So winter, spring, summer, and fall. Sorry, fall or autumn. Okay, very good. Now, how about in your country, Reda? Please tell me which is season 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I think it's the same as your country. In your country, it's winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Okay, and where do you live again? In Argentina, right?
No, I'm living in Morocco.
Oh, in Morocco. Okay, so in January you have your winter?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, okay. And how about, let's see here, Mohammed, how about you?
Yeah, it's the same in your country.
Yeah,
Winter,
same.
spring, summer, then fall.
Yeah, because we're all in the northern hemisphere, right? Where are you at again? You're in Egypt?
Palestine.
Palestine. Okay, okay. So, yeah, you're in the northern hemisphere as well. What about you, Splendid? Where are you from, Splendid? You're in Japan? Lost you. I think maybe your connection broke up. Jose, where are you from? You can write it in the chat box. There we go.
Teacher, I am from Colombia. Teacher, you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Thank you.
I am from Colombia.
Okay.
I am
Okay,
from
thank you very much.
Colombia. My opinion is uh, au- autumn, and fall is synonym. It's
Yes,
the same thing.
a synonym.
Here in Colombia, synonym. Yeah. Excuse me. Here in Colombia, the season is summer. Very, very hot. Very hot.
It's summer all the
It's
time, right?
very hot.
Yeah. Well, technically, where I live here, it's
All the time.
summer
All
all
the
the
time.
time as well. Yeah, that's true. Technically, we still have different seasons, although the temperature does not fluctuate. But not that much, you know. But we do get a rain season. We do get a little bit of colder weather in the winter months, so that's nice. Okay, so Reda, you had a question for me?
Yes, thank you. In the second sentence, most of all, how do we pronounce the other word, of, or and what's her meaning?
Most. Are you talking about though? Most of all, though.
Yes, though.
Okay, so the
What's its meaning?
pronunciation is though. Though.
Okay,
Want to try it?
and its meaning is
Okay, let's get the pronunciation, and then I'll give you the meaning. Though.
though.
That's it. Perfect. Okay. So the so the meaning is, it kind of means like, how should I explain it? Well, if I was to say, despite the fact, but then you probably don't know what the word despite means. Am I right? So I have to think of ways that I could explain it in a word that you would understand. Okay, what it's doing is it's giving, when we use though, it's like giving an exception, because we've just said that she loves her town, she loves her mall, she loves the park, but then it says, but more than all of those things, she loves the seasons. So it's saying most of all though. So it's, when we use though, it's like giving an exception. We've said something, and now we want to add other information, or we want to make an exception to what we just said. So then we can use the word though. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. We can use though. We can also use however. Similar. Though and however are similar. In that it's like giving an exception. Also, the is another one of those words. Okay, cool. So I'm glad we were able to clear that up for you. Now, is there any other questions about what we read? If you go back to the story, I have a couple of questions for you guys about the story. But I want you guys to go back up to the story and just have a look through it again. And then if you see anything that you want to ask me about, now's your chance. But now I want to ask you guys what this means. Once in a while, it snows. When we say once in a while, what does that mean, guys? What does once in a while mean?
maybe it's mean rarely or يعني it's happen a little or once in once in 2 year.
Okay, perfect. You broke up a little bit for me, so but I think you were on the right track. Retta, do you agree with Mohammed's comment?
Yes, I think it means really.
Rarely. Okay, that's another good way of saying it. Yeah, once in a while is it happens. Maybe a few times every year, right? It happens, and then a period of time goes by, and then it happens again. Perfect. Okay. Was there any other questions about the material? Any other questions?
Yes, I have a question. It's about pollen falls on the cars. What's mean pollen?
Ah, good question. Okay, does anybody here know what pollen is? Anybody else know what pollen is? Okay, I'll show you a picture of pollen. But just before I show you the picture, many people have allergies. Pollen. Okay, and it's we find pollen in flowers, and it's what the bees move around. The bees land on the flower, and they suck the nectar from the flower, and then the pollen goes onto the bees' feet, doesn't it?
Yes.
And then they take the pollen and they transplant it to another plant or another flower, and that's what pollen is. Okay, so do you understand now?
Yes, I think it's good.
Okay, perfect. So, does anybody here have an allergy to pollen?
I do.
You do, yeah. Do you have an allergy to pollen, Splendid?
No, I don't.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Those birds are really loud, Retta. You have to keep your microphone muted, brother. Okay, thanks, man. Mohammed, do you have any allergies to pollen?
No, I don't.
Okay, I do actually. In Canada, I'm allergic to pollen. But the funny thing is, in the Dominican Republic, I don't. So it must be different pollen that my body's not used to. But when I go home to Canada, I get allergies. Okay, any other questions about the story? Got just about 2 minutes left, so if you have a question, now's your chance to ask it. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. In the story, it talked about how Lily likes to dress up in costumes. Have you guys ever dressed up in a costume? And if you have, what was the costume? Mohammed, let's start with you.
No, I never did a costume.
You've never dressed up in a costume?
Yeah.
You have or you haven't?
No, I haven't. I haven't wear a costume.
Never in your whole life?
Yes.
Wow,
Never
really?
in my whole life.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. In my school growing up, we used to dress up regularly, so that's why I was a little bit surprised. Okay, Retta, how about you? Have you ever dressed up in a costume?
No, neither mine.
Neither
we
you.
don't have a Halloween, that's why.
Well, I don't. We don't. I don't. I'm
No.
not a fan of Halloween. I'm not talking about Halloween. I'm just talking about in general. If you've ever dressed up in a costume. No. Okay.
No, I didn't.
No. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes people dress up in a costume in Halloween, but there's many other times. Like sometimes in where I come from, people will have a party, and they'll say, everybody dress up for the party, and then you dress up as a certain type of person and maybe a certain animal or something. How about you, Splendid? Have you ever dressed up in a costume? No, never? Okay. Jose, how about you? No? Okay.
No.
Never. All right. Well, I suggest that you guys all try to dress up in a costume at least once in your life. All right? That's your homework, is to find a costume that you like and dress up. Maybe a bird costume or a fish costume would be a good one. All right. Anyways, that's the end of our class for today, friends. So thank you very much for taking time out of your schedules to practice your English. We did a lot of pronunciation practice, and we had some nice opportunity to test your reading comprehension as well. So that was well done. Now we're going to take a 1-hour break, and then in 1 hour we're going to play a crossword puzzle. So if you want to learn some new vocabulary, then come on over to the class in 1 hour, and we'll do a crossword puzzle together. Okay, guys? Thanks very much for coming today. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh, one other thing. Yeah, I forgot to tell you. I already told you guys a bunch of times. But if you'd like to, you can check out my Facebook page and like me on Facebook. And then when I put out messages and memos, you guys will be notified and be able to keep up on my classes. Okay?